What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about centralized exchange tokens. These guys are rocking in the top 100, and historically they've lost value dramatically, but they don't seem to be doing that this cycle. So maybe there is a shift that we need to pay attention to. So we'll take a look. Before I get into that, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. You can go through the old videos and you can see they are they're the first 26 that I actually held after the 2018 crash. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them and you were still holding them all, you'd be in profit for around 10.2K. That's without doing anything, just buying them and holding them forever. If, however, you'd bought them and sold them when the markets were flying high, you would have been in profit for 123 grand. That's from a $2,600 investment, about 50x. If you want to see the coins I'm buying, guys, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share everything I'm doing. And look at this spreadsheet. You know, the coins I found in the bear cycle when the markets were down did insanely well. If you want to make these gains, if you want to match exactly my gains, you can go to the site and you can copy me exactly. Because, make no mistake about it, Phantom is a coin I said would be the best investment of the year. I said it would 100x, did a Udemy course about it. It did 677x. When I find the next Phantom, I'm going to share that with the Copy My Crypto members, not create some Udemy course. So if you want to learn what that is, and again, if you want to make the same profits I do, go to the site, read through it, and if it resonates with you, I look forward to seeing you there. Right. Centralized exchange coins. The market cap on these is staggeringly high, 63 billion. Now, bear in mind, the majority of that is Binance. But these coins have done so damn well. You know, BNB, and we're just going to open up a few of them and take a look compared to their highs. So we'll take FTX, we'll take Kronos, we'll take BNB. You know what, we'll pick another one, we'll pick KuCoin. So, let me actually just run through these, because the majority of cryptos have ended up losing so far in this cycle anywhere from 70 to 90% in value. So, when we take a look, you know, Binance, $674. So it's about 60% down, not much more than that, from its high. About 60%, which is not too bad. When you bear in mind, obviously Bitcoin's dropped a lot. When we look at FTX had a high of $80. So now it's down to $30, so it's lost 5/8, so 62.5%. Kronos had a high of, Kronos had a massive high, to be fair, 91 cents. So that has lost about 80% of its value. Now, Kronos, is almost an anomaly there so far. Let's double check KuCoin. I think KuCoin's was about $20, $24. So look. Kronos 27, it's $27.5. So again, it's lost 17, so it's $17.50 off of its price. So again, you're looking at sort of loss is of about 60%. About 60%. Which, all in all, not that bad compared to the rest of the crypto market. Now, what's particularly interesting here with regards to these coins is obviously they all offer something similar. All of them, to some degree, offer something similar, which is a discount. Now, BNB is a bit of an anomaly as well, because BNB is a token for processing payments on their smart contract chain, on the Binance Smart Chain. And Kronos technically now does have its own chain, but all of them do the same thing. which is they're either a medium of exchange on the site or they offer you massive discounts on the sites. Now, one thing that I've been thinking about when I've been looking at these, and this is more just me having a thought really, is obviously decentralized exchanges are pretty new. They've only really been up and running for about a year and a half, maybe a bit longer. But centralized exchanges are the go-to place. Centralized exchanges require less from any retail investor. And fundamentally, centralized exchanges have the capital to advertise. As a result, the native token of the exchange has a better ability to hold its value compared to, say, your Uniswap. Although we will check that. Let's have a look at Uniswap quickly. And the reason that I'm saying it is I was looking at the exchanges and I was generally just looking and seeing, how are they getting on? And so Uniswap's $6.68. I think its high was around $45, $50, something along those lines. 44, about $43.50. So yes, it's lost 85% of its value or so. So this is it, right? Now, the reason that I'm bringing it up is, like I say, looking at these, and I'm thinking about the future. And I do believe decentralized exchanges are going to have a far bigger run in the next bull cycle, because I think technical proficiency for people in the crypto space that are currently here is going to rise. I think you're going to see far more venture capital groups and far more institutions looking at utilizing DEXs, because there's potentially more value in terms of doing so. But in the next bull cycle, I do believe that exchanges in general, centralized exchanges, are going to have a far, 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 far better run than previously, because fundamentally they can be seen. Again, Binance is probably the anomaly, but because of its chain and the strength of its chain. But FTX, huge ties with massive institutions as well. They seem to have a good footing in terms of the overall government as well within the US. But again, lost 60% of its value. Kronos 90%, but Kronos had that, or 80%, about 90%. But Kronos had that run where it did not quite 90%, but about 86%. But Kronos had that advertising spree, didn't it? Where Matt Damon jumped on board. You had them buy up Staples Center and rebrand it as the Crypto.com Arena. They've got sponsorship ties with enormous, sporting institutions. I think they just pulled the plug on doing the Champions League. But they're seen. KuCoin being seen. KuCoin is advertising hard. Not as hard as FTX or Kronos and BNB don't really do advertising in the same way. They do have celebs that jumped on Twitter promoting, but they've not been doing their sort of TV coverage like some of the others. And by the way, I'm skipping a lot here because you've got OKB, you've got Huobi, in fact, Gate token. You've got, in fact, 8 of the top 100 are exchange tokens. 8 of the top 100. And, even Huobi, we'll open up Huobi, we'll open up Gate, and we'll open up OKB as well. I'm going to skip Unos. But whether they're holding their value or not, what they are doing and what they have, which will benefit them is as the crypto world opens up, they'll be seen better. So this one's lost quite a lot, to be fair, 34, so it's lost about 85%. Gates token, I don't even remember what Gate token's high was. So Gates not actually lost that much. Gates only 60%. Yeah, it's not too bad. OKB, vaguely remember it hitting around 25, 30 bucks. Might have done way better, I'm not sure. But I tell you what, CoinMarketCap does my tits. Let's have a look. Okay, 16.5. Oh no, so it did hit 42 bucks basically. So again, it's lost, yeah, about 24, 26 bucks off of its value. So even then, yeah, so you're still looking at, so that's only lost about, 60%. So yeah, these exchange tokens, all of them roughly are losing about the same amount, but they all offer the same thing. That's the point. Like the one thing that they've all got in common: discount token, discount token, discount token. And there's two ways this can go, really, because it is an interesting idea, right? These exchanges have more money, they have more capital. They're going to be regulated, yeah, of course. But because they've got the money, they'll be able to do the advertising. So they'll be seen. That's massive. That's massive in and of itself. That's why they'll do great volume compared to the majority of DEXs. Not all, obviously, but the majority. Because they offer the discounts, that draws in retail investors that are certainly going to be new to crypto. Like anyone that's brand new are going to go to a centralized exchange. They're not going to jump straight into a DEX where they've got to learn new skills. So the majority of people are going to go straight to a centralized exchange. So those tokens, as new people come, a lot of people will join and go, oh, yeah, I want to earn Bitcoin, but I'd like to own the token for the site that I use because I'll get the discount. So there'll be waves of buys. As more people enter the space, the centralized exchanges are going to rise in value. Now, I don't think they'll necessarily out-earn the rest of crypto because they might make less, but they're probably a safer investment from a risk perspective, because fundamentally, the top 10 exchanges are going to be here to stay. Or certainly they're going to try to stay. And by doing that, that means they're going to push on advertising more, they're going to be seen more, and as new users arrive in the space, they're going to go to these exchanges. It doesn't matter which one. Fundamentally, new users, if they want to get in on it and get in on crypto, they'll start with one exchange, and then if that exchange doesn't have the token, one of the tokens that they want to buy as they're researching, they'll go to a new exchange. So all of them will end up picking up business over the course of time. And I suppose what will be interesting is which ones go for a niche. Like, from a logical perspective, it might be worthwhile one of these exchanges being completely focused on meme coins. Not that I'm a big fan of meme coins or anything, but meme coins are highly profitable in a bull cycle, particularly with retail investors. So if you are an exchange that is entirely focused on meme coins, retail investors will flock to your site. As a result, your native token would grow in value immensely. And I suppose it's going to depend very much on how each one structures how they prepare for the bull cycle. But there's an interesting narrative here where they're probably safer than a lot of crypto investments that are out there. I don't know. I was musing a thought, and I thought I'd share it. But let me know what you guys think. in the comments down below. Do you disagree with my thesis? Do you agree? Let me know. Be interested to hear what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification as well so you know when new content's coming out, because occasionally I do these random musings where I just want to chat. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I'm going to be buying up in this bear cycle while the markets are down, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share everything I'm buying. And then obviously at the moment I'm just buying because the markets are down. And you know, the spreadsheet speaks for itself. These were the first 26 that I spoke about, and I spoke about a fair few of them in the bear cycle, and those bear cycle ones when the markets were down were the most successful by a long shot. Luxor was an anomaly. And if you want to make those gains, if you want to copy me, you can match the same gains I do, come check it out. Go to the site, read through it, and if it resonates with you guys, I look forward to seeing you there. And by the way, it's all verifiable because it's all on the channel, so you can go through the old videos as well if you like. And that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.